Artificial intelligence is taking over, it's spreading like fire, and we will be seeing a lot of jobs being lost, human beings being replaced. And this is doing a lot of rounds, these conversations. Yeah. Are you also wondering, oh my God, what's happening? The speed at which AI is penetrating the job market, the corporates, what's going to happen? Soon we'll see lesser human beings. Yeah, let's dive straight into this. Hi, I'm Astha Tatia, daughter of two rock-solid pillars, mother to a lovely daughter, wife of a humor king, an engineer, MBA, corporate executive turned anchor person, now an author and a happiness coach, helping corporate leaders build their happiness muscle by expressing their higher potential. If what you hear today makes sense, go ahead and hit the like button. Also subscribe to the channel if you've not done it already. So Google, and now we have ChatGPT and many more. So at the touch of a button, I can get answers to any questions, right? Anything that, it's kind of a revolutionary. It's insane if you come to think of it. You don't even have to remember anything. At any point, you're in a discussion, you're exploring something, you're preparing something, you're talking to somebody. You can just click, go to Google, go to ChatGPT now, and you can not only get information, you can get structured information, you can create business plans, you can do pretty much everything. On one side, it is revolutionary. Can't imagine, amazing, isn't it, right? On the other side, this whole concern around, oh my God, will human beings be replaced? Will they lose their jobs? We have a AI generated news anchor coming up. So what's really happening? Yeah. So a couple of things, I think that I want to talk about here, and which, as I'm reflecting on whether, what's going to be the impact and vis-a-vis whether humans will be replaced and not. And I think the first thing, the very important one, when we talk about a workplace, it's not just about tasks being executed and goals being achieved. That's not what workplaces are about, right? All of you would understand that. A big chunk of it is also the interactions that are there amongst human beings and which involve emotions. Empowering as well as disempowering emotions, but a lot of emotion flowing, right? And because we are emotional beings, we need that human touch, feel, we want to be seen, we want to be heard. And that is non-negotiable. That's foundational to our existence, right? So if I leave you with a bunch of robots who look like human beings, and they're pretty much doing every work impeccably, and you're out there with no competition, all alone on your own to just manage, complete the tasks, you'll go mad, you'll go crazy. Cannot survive. It's not sustainable, right? We all understand that, right? We want people, we want company, we want to talk, to be able to see people. So that's a very important part, and that fundamentally underlines that at workplaces also, no matter how amazing evolved machines we can get, how evolved technology we can have, human beings are always going to be there. However, that brings me to the second part of it, which is it is definitely going to compel me to tap and express my higher potential. So maybe there are those mundane tasks that I'm doing, or maybe the not so mundane, more creative ones that I'm doing, but now AI can manage that or can hugely support me in that. Now that kind of puts me in a space where if I need to survive, if I need to progress, then I need to think of what next, how else. So maybe up till now, my forte was, I was, great at structuring data, or maybe doing writing content, maybe, for example. Right now, as a content writer, if I'm just an average one, right, and when I say average in terms of, I feel, oh, I can do the basic work and hand it over to somebody, well, ChatGPT can very well take care of that now, right? Whether it's the content, the way it is structured, the thoughts, everything, it's kind of there now. For me to excel, for me to survive, I need to think of what next. Do I need to upskill myself? Do I need to, what more can I bring in? And when that comes into picture, I'll be forced to think of what my uniqueness is. What is it that I can bring to the table that's unique to me and that I would want to excel at? Because it's no more about, oh, I do this survival and then it's fine. It's more about that is already being taken care of. I need to bring that extra bit, which maybe technology cannot, so what is that? So it definitely will get me exploring, will get me reflecting, will get me thinking, and I'm going to be expressing my higher potential. In fact, it is great. As a business owner, if I think about it, so much so where content creation as a coach is a big part of what I do every day. What have I created, right? Now, if I can get maybe certain ideas, burning challenges, the problems, and I can get a structure around it, that just saves such a huge amount of time. And now I can focus on what's my value add, what's the perspective that I can bring in, how can I support people with that. Sometimes maybe I can get entire content from supporting from the technology, and maybe I can look at how I can really go and support people out there, how I can make them feel heard. That part nobody can take over. As a coach, that's what I bring to the table. So I think we will all be able to focus on what is it that we can provide, which nobody else can. And I think that's the beauty of it. That's where AI will complement, and we will go to the next level in terms of excelling, striving to excel. Yeah, does it make sense? So I would want to hear from you. What are your thoughts around this? If this resonates, what's coming to your mind? Share that in the comments below. And also go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to see you in the next one very soon.